Soul Garden. Live, love, be.
Hello, Your Majesty, and welcome now to Monday. Hope you had a nice weekend. Well, sunny and social. Those are the two icons I'm giving for the Leos, the royalty of the zodiac. Mostly due to the fact that the moon today is in Gemini, which puts your heart out with the masses. So your heart really goes to the masses right now, and your emotions are processing either a closeness to friends or your association with friends, or maybe you're just in love with what you do in the world, but your heart is in that spectrum. But what's interesting is that it's actually trining today a stellium of planets that are happening and hanging out in your house of long-term relationships, which is the theme of the entire month as the sun is in your opposite sign. In fact, the sun today is just wrapping up chapter 1 of the sun in Aquarius, and what that ultimately means is the first chapter of you exploring yourself in long-term relationships. And do realize that by long-term relationships, it's a broader stroke than just marriage. Marriage is the obvious one, but also long-term business partnerships, long-term friendships, anyone you are invested in for a long haul. Your soulmates, really. It's almost the house of soulmates. We have many, not just one. So that's really the point of view that the sun is taking. And with this stellium going on and the sun wrapping up its first chapter, it kind of tells me that it's time to now really clearly articulate and understand what's not working in these LTRs for you. And this can be as simple as this person's not working or they're not showing up like they should, but also your approach to long-term relationships. Maybe you approach long-term relationships incorrectly at large, like you're always the one that's at service and they're never servicing you, or you're always the one sacrificing. So you're starting to understand what doesn't work, and this is a very important transit this month. It happens once every year this time when the sun's in Aqua, but this year you're coming off of a long Saturn transit. You've done a lot of spiritual work. You're very different this year, Your Majesty, and so when you process relationships and how they work for you, I think you're in a space you've never been before. So your spiritual homework is to use the power of Neptune, Mercury, and Venus there in that house and really come up with a list of what's not working, both with what you do and what you tolerate from long-term relationships. All right, Your Majesty, that's all I have for Monday. See you tomorrow with more soul horoscopes, and as always, live, love, be.
Soul Garden.